Chapter 3. Yes, that is it. I'll skip school. I'll take the day off and I'll pretend somebody just invented a new holiday. I'll stop right here. What am I doing? Nobody gets away with skipping school at PS 38. It's impossible. Why? 2 words. The machine. Not a real machine like that funky looking thing the janitor uses to buff up the floors. The machine isn't something you can see or touch, but it's there. The machine watches you. It knows your every move, and if you're not where you're supposed to be, the machine tracks you down, and here's how. 1. The seating chart. Teachers always tell you where to sit. They claim it helps them remember kids' names. Right, like they can care about what our names are. They really do it to keep tabs on you. 1, look at the chart and they know you're right away if you're not at your desk. Then the machine starts up. 2, the attendance sheets. Teachers write down everything. Who knows why? They fill out an attention sheet in every class. If you're missing, a big red X goes next to your name. Congratulations, you're absent. 3, the classroom helper. We saw a movie about bees in science. The big fat queen sat around the hive doing nothing while the little drones did all the work. Sounds familiar? Teachers are the queen bees. Guess who are the drones? It's always a suck-up like Gina who volunteers because she is so desperate to earn extra credit. Good for you, Gina. I'm sure your career as a 6th grade classroom helper will get you into some fancy pants college. The front office, the engine that runs the machine, and right in the middle of it is 4, the school secretary. Miss Shablowski, not so bad. It isn't her fault that they make her keep track of attendance. I also don't blame her for all the time she says, Nate, the principal will see you now. She's fast for an old lady. She looks all over those attendance sheets in no time. The second she spots the red X next to your name, she's on the phone to your parents. There, you see how the machine works. See how efficient it is? You can't win. There's no way to beat it. That's my predicament. If I run off in the woods and hang out with Spitzy, it'll take about 5 minutes for Miss Spolinsky to fire up the dad hotline. Then summer school would be at least the least of my problems. I'd probably get suspended or expelled, maybe shipped to a military academy where they'll slap a uniform on you, give you a buzz cut, and make you say sir at the end of every sentence. That settles it. Skipping school is out. I need to be a little more creative about this. What I need is an excused absence. An excused absence means you go to school just like normal, but you've got a parent note saying that you need to be somewhere else at a certain time. Bingo, you're free. Yesterday, Alan Oplitz left halfway through the science because he had to go get a wart zapped. How lucky can you get? So all I need to do is stroll into social studies with a note from Dad saying I've got an excuse. Let's say a dentist appointment and I'm off the hook. Genius. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I don't have a note from Dad, but I can take care of that. Dear Mrs. Godfrey, please excuse Nate from social studies at 8:45 this morning. He has a very important dentist appointment. Well, nope, that won't cut it. That looks too much like my handwriting. Miss Godfrey will sniff that out right away. She may be loud and nasty, but that woman's not stupid. I've got to make it look more like a grown-up's handwriting, like Dad's, and his is wicked messy. Whoops, that's not messy. Even I can't read that. This is tougher than I thought it would be, and I'm running out of time. Dear Miss Godfrey, please excuse Nate from social studies at 8:45 this morning. He has a very important dentist appointment. Hey, that looks like the real thing. Pretty convincing. Hello, excused absence. Goodbye, social studies test. And that's left to do is forge Dad's signature. Let me think about this for a second. Forgot. Forgery, yikes. Isn't forgery like a crime? Don't people get thrown in jail for signing the wrong name on a check or for using somebody else's credit card? Listen, I'm no goody two-shoes. There's a desk in the detention room with my name on it, literally. But I'm not breaking the law. I don't want to get dragged out of PS 38 in handcuffs. This might not be such a great idea. Maybe I should just rip this thing up before somebody comes along and, oh, hey man, it's only Francis. That's the downside of living next door to your best friend. He's always sneaking up behind you and invading your privacy. Not that I have anything to hide. Okay, so I've got one tiny little thing to hide. Nothing, he asked. Nothing, I shot back. It doesn't look like nothing. Why is he acting all Sherlock Holmes on me? Long, awkward pause. Francis has a weird expression on his face. One of those half-smiling, half-confused looks. He either is judging me for what I just told him, or he's about to fart. What social studies test, he says. Francis can be such a moron. I've got to remind myself sometimes how smart he is. The test I saw you studying for this morning. I wasn't studying for a test, he says. Then why were you reading your social studies textbook? Because I enjoy improving my mind. I'm going to just ignore the incredibly lame statement Francis just made and focus on what he said right before that. So there's no social studies test? Yes. Actually, Francis, his eyes getting all dreamy, I sort of wish there would have been a test today. Sorry, Francis, but you're starting to act like the mayor of Geek City. It's my job to knock some sense into you. You're lucky I didn't nail you with a heavier book. There's the first bell. Not exactly music to my ears, but that sick feeling in the pit of my stomach is gone. No tests, no summer school. This could end up being a half-decent day after all. Yep, things are definitely looking up.